Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded.
What's up, guys? Just having some food, but and I'm also playing Kingdom Come Deliverance again. Was streaming today, this morning, but doing a longer stream now. So when last left off, what were we doing? Oh, I did more of the story. So now I have to go to Ujits. We found out about Limpy Lubosh, or all that's left of him, and to ask around Ujits. Anyway, so just want to check a few things before I do get started. Okay. Just checking some things. Okay. Keep forgetting that we actually have a horse.
Yeah.
Alright, let's head to Usitz.
Yeah.
Still is like such an amazing game. You know, came out in what 2018, and I don't know, in my opinion, it's like still, you know, it's hard to believe that 2018 was a while ago, but it was a long time ago. It's weird saying that, but you know, right now it's 2025, and you know, 5 years until 2030, which when you say that out loud, that's hilarious saying, but it is the truth. And then when you look at a game like this, or you look at other games around that era, that time, this game does hold up remarkably well. I think another fine example is, say, a game like The Witcher. You know, The Witcher 3 in particular. You know, it holds up extremely well. So. Okay, let's head over here. So I'm really interested how this second game is you know, is gonna be, because I've so far I've been hearing tons of good things about the second game. Especially if you're a big fan of Kingdom Come Deliverance. I've been hearing great things, which I'm a huge fan of. I've just never fully beaten this game. I think this is one of those games where once I beat the main story, I'm going to, you know, play it off stream when I can. But it's like, I don't know, this game still holds up, is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say that, mostly. It's like, I think this is a very immersive game, and it feels very immersive, you know? It's not a game where you just feel like you're a made-up character. It actually feels like you're a medieval character, and I think that's something that I respect from the developers, the writers, for doing, you know? Actually makes me want to visit some of these real-life locations, honestly. It really does. I think, because this is set in modern day Czech Republic, because this is Kingdom of Bohemia, and you know it's beautiful, isn't it? But yeah, the second game I think is way more cinematic. You know, it's and this game is it does have its cinematic moments, but the second game is they've added a lot more cutscenes. I'm excited to see the UI with the second game as well. Alright. So let's see quest log. Well, I actually see this. I think this was the place. I don't know if they've cleaned it or not. Nope, can't go in there. All right. Yeah. Oh, maybe it was right here. Yep.
What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Could they have an inscription in blood? It's a pity I don't know how to read. Looks like they wanted to give someone a warning, but who? And a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day. Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him. Must have been agony. How come no one heard anything?
Oh, lockpicks. So,
What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Could they have bludgeoned him to death and then gutted him? That would explain why he didn't scream. Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him. Must have been agony. How come no one heard anything?
Alright, so... Alright, so... No... Nothing of note there.
To try horseradish, hotter than a burning torch. Come now.
Here.
Good health to you.
Tell me anything about Lubos?
I've come in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa. I'm investigating the massacre in Neuhof, and now a murder here as well. Can I ask you a few questions?
Sir Hanush gives a job like that to a young fellow like you? Oh, what do I care? Ask.
Who has he seen?
Do you know anyone Lubos used to spend time with? Relatives or friends?
I really don't know. As far as I know, he had no kin. I never saw him with anyone.
That man Lubos who was murdered, what was he like?
He was a strange one. Always drinking, bad-tempered. Lord knows how he made a living. Well, maybe now I've got an idea or two.
Have you noticed anything suspicious recently?
I didn't see much of him lately, not even in the tavern. Not until yesterday in church, as it happens.
Do you know what Lubos was doing the day Neuhof was raided?
I don't think he was home at all. Wait, are you saying he... Jesus.
That's all. Thank you.
Take care now.
Alright, so... Talk to this priest. You know how to wield a sword.
I see you know how to wield a sword, Father. I wouldn't have expected that from a man of the cloth.
With a stick. I practiced with a stick. A reminder of my youth and days gone by, and it helps keep me in good form.
Can I ask you a few questions about Lubos?
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. I'm here in the name of Sir Hanush of Lipa, investigating the massacre at Neuhof, which seems to be connected to a murder here. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators. But ask as you wish, boy. I hope this nasty business will be cleared up quickly.
Did you know Lubos? What was he like?
Bit of a lost soul. Simple, rough fellow, but at heart I don't think he was such a bad person.
Did you notice anything suspicious?
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child, all sorts of suspicious things have been going on recently. People like Lubos don't know what to do about it, and sometimes they do stupid things.
That's really not a lot of help to me, Father.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, this priest, man. He's not really much help.
Do you know what Lubosch was doing on the day Neuhof was raided?
Unfortunately, I do know. And I'd like to help you with your investigation, but I can't.
Oh, hold on.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me to tell you.
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man, son. And one of those is the sanctity of the confessional.
Alright, there has to be an exception.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter what the circumstances, and this is one of them.
You could be condemning innocent people to death.
For heaven's sake, Father, can you really look me in the eye and tell me that when you know you may be condemning innocent people to death?
I can, because if I broke that vow, the consequences would be much worse than if I didn't. Maybe not immediately, but one day. The mills of God grind slowly.
Lubosch was my only lead.
Father, Lubosch was my only lead to the Neuhof raiders. Only he could tell me who was responsible for that massacre. If I don't find out who it was, it will probably happen again. Surely you wouldn't want that.
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. I'll tell you what. Give me some time and I'll try to think up some way of helping you. Suppose we talk it over in the evening, in the tavern, over a cup of good wine. Maybe we'll come up with something.
All right. Thank you, Father.
Good luck to you.
Bastard. Bailiff. Time is it? Alright, we'll just wait till then.
Coming right up.
Alright.
Over here. I'd like to order. Look out.
Concubine? Serious?
The blessings of our Lord be...
And with you, lad. Take a seat. I'm sorry I can't tell you everything, but maybe we can work something out. But first, I'd like to hear something about you, my son. With whom do I have the honor? Where are you from?
I'm from Skeleton.
I'm from Skalitz.
Oh, I'm sorry. What about your kin?
They're dead.
They're dead.
One ale, please.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Just as you ordered.
Here, We'll drink to them. It must have been terrible.
Right up. My pleasure.
It was.
It was terrible. It seemed so pointless. We had no warning. They just appeared and began the slaughter. God knows why. They killed anyone who didn't make it to the shelter of the castle. My parents, my girl, even the Deutsch who was on Sigismund's side. I didn't make it to the castle. I wanted to try and help my parents, but there was nothing I could do. Then I fled to Talmberg with the Cumans on my heels. They almost killed me. They slaughtered people in the surrounding villages. There was a pile of bodies in front of the church in Rovna. Folk who tried to take refuge there, but they...
My poor child. May God grant them eternal rest. And how did you come to get this assignment? I'd have expected Sir Hanish to send that old grouch, Bernard.
There. Satisfied?
He did, but I found a witness and the trail led here to Ujitz, so he sent me here to follow it up.
Ah, well, congratulations. It's nice to see someone using their head to find things out instead of torture. We'll have to drink to that. Now the most important thing. What actually happened at Neuhof? The good folks hereabout are saying all kinds of terrible things, but I take most of it with a pinch of salt.
This time they weren't exaggerating.
The rumours aren't exaggerated this time, unfortunately. The Neuhof stud farm was raided by bandits, but they didn't come to pillage or even take the horses. They only wanted to kill. They maimed the horses and slaughtered some people. I'm sure they would have killed more, but the bandits quarrelled among themselves and broke off the attack. And judging by what's left of our people, I'm still settling accounts.
I see it's every bit as bad as people claimed. Dreadful. Well then, here's to those poor souls who had to die so pointlessly and so terribly.
I've told you all about me. Now it's your turn, Father. You don't look much like our parish priest at home.
I noticed you're handy with the sword.
I noticed you're pretty handy with a sword. I wouldn't expect that of a man of the cloth.
You know what they say. The Lord moves in mysterious ways.
But this is a bit more mysterious than others.
Let's just say I haven't always been a priest. Fate led me to places where affairs were settled by force. These days, of course, it's just a bit of exercise to keep me in shape.
Alright, let's get straight to the point.
Well, we've had an agreeable chat, but now let's get down to business. So, about this confessional seal. Do you really want more innocent people to die?
Henry, that's not how it works. There are matters in which you can't make exceptions because if you do it once, you'll forever be tempted to do it again. If people stop believing in the church because their confessional secrets are betrayed, they won't trust anyone,
One beer for
and
me.
that's worse than even the most hideous crime.
I've reached a dead end.
I understand, but that means I've reached a dead end. Those cutthroats will strike again, and I can't stop them.
Chin up, lad. I might have a solution.
What?
If I tell you what Lubosh told me, I'd be betraying the confessional secret. But, first thing tomorrow, I'll try something I think might help you.
Word of honor?
On my soul.
I always wondered about the things a priest tells his congregation. Where on earth do you get the ideas for your sermons?
Well, Ujitz isn't Prague. It's not enough to instruct people. They have to be entertained, too.
Here.
If I only read from the Bible, I'd soon be preaching to an empty church.
Our priest wasn't exactly a bard. So what do you preach to your flock about?
It has to be something topical. Condemning vices. And, of course, describing them in detail. A tongue-lashing about the two popes goes down well these days. And stories from real life, with a nice moral to them, are popular as well. Especially if they're about fornication and similar scandalous vices.
Can you give me an example?
Well, recently a priest by the name of Jan Hus started preaching in Prague, in the Czech language, and the people liked it. I hear he always has a full house. A journeyman who heard him told me what Hus is preaching, and I like the sound of it. I'm thinking about putting it in my own repertoire.
What's so amazing about it?
The preaching of Master Jan Hus about Mother Church. The lamentable wealth
Got it
in
for
which
you
the
right.
church is drowning has turned to poison, and nearly the whole of Christendom is contaminated. Just like a flock of hungry ravens, they settled on this land to devour every grain of gold and silver. They know no mercy. Their hearts are corrupted by longing for wealth, and they shamelessly profit from everything. You want to baptize a child? Pay. You want to steal and murder? Pay and you will have absolution. What if the devil himself were to pay? Would he ascend to heaven too? With such money gained from the poor, they buy beautiful horses to ride and needless servants to pamper them. They gamble at dice and dress their whores in expensive furs, while Jesus Christ walked barefoot and had no place to lay his head. Look to your consciences, you robbers of the poor, for you are seen by God and his people too. Amen.
Well, this Jan Hus character is quite a rebel.
Oh, the congregation will love it.
I don't doubt it.
Right up.
Let's drink to that.
Funny. That last bit reminds me of someone.
What do you mean?
We are.
My situation's completely different. Huth preaches against the prelates and the clerics who are robbing the poor. Look at me. I don't have a pot to piss in. I'm no better off than the folk I preach to. I'm one with them in poverty and suffering and everything that troubles them. I drink with them and curse those stuffed habits in Sasau Monastery.
What are people saying about it?
What do the common folk think of it?
They like it. They're happy to hear someone say what they think themselves, but are afraid to say aloud. Things that make them angry. And they're calling for change. In a few years, it'll have grown beyond control. You mark my words, the people will rise up and the church will be shaken to its very foundations.
Yeah, unless they burn him at the stake first.
Nonsense. They can't burn a master of the most respected university in Europe.
And what do you think of him?
What do you think of this Jan Hus?
He's certainly a wise man. A little overzealous for my taste. If he got out of Prague and came here for a look, I'm sure he'd stop condemning drinking and lying with women.
Here's to a good harvest.
Teachings?
Where can I find out more about his teachings?
You like it? I copied down some of his sermons. If you're interested, you can read them at my presbytery.
Oh, hopefully I can learn how to read soon. Want to preach against debauchery?
Don't you think it's a bit odd when someone boozes and lives in sin with a woman and then criticizes the Pope for debauchery?
No, I don't.
Thanks for the sermon, but I think I've been morally uplifted enough. Oh, it's getting quite late. What are your plans, Father?
What do you suppose? We have a drink, of course.
I'm not in the mood for boozing.
Well, enjoy it, Father. I have to go now. I'm not much in the mood for a drink.
I thought you'd be more game.
So you won't help me out with that secret?
No, I won't.
One ale
Thank
over
you
here,
very
please.
much.
You're welcome. May the Lord watch over you.
One beer.
Yeah, give me a...
Alright, where's the bailiff?
God be with you.
Godwin won't tell me who Lubosh's cronies were. I've reached a complete standstill.
I told you, no one ever came here to see him. If he was meeting anyone, it must have been somewhere else.
But where? I can't go around the whole county asking, can I? I could end up in Kuttenberg.
You might. They might even have records of that scoundrel there. But maybe you don't have to go that far. I just remembered he once boasted to me that he had a record in Rattay. There might be some mention there of who was with him at the time.
Thank you for your help.
Good luck to you.
Interesting. I want to get Ruin. No, not Ruin. There. See if I can talk to this scribe, because then I can hopefully learn reading.
Well, what the hell was that?
Get that skill. And one of the cool things, so I've played this game a little bit further.
What's it to be?
I've played this game like for a bit now, and I've always gotten to the point where, you know, you sort of get passed out drunk with the priest, and I thought that was like a main story quest that you had to do. That you straight up, you know, had to do that with the quest line. But that's cool that you don't, that's not mandatory, that you can approach getting this info some other way. Oh, shit. Alright, that is kind of cool. I mean, he doesn't, you know, the priest doesn't trust me right now, but,
Doesn't like it, I'll lock him in the head.
Oh well.
You look worn out.
Yeah, so, okay, so we can talk to him down
Good
there.
health to you.
Can I sleep?
Oh, all right. For how long?
One night.
Just the one.
Sure, but
Here you go.
you all like it here.
Where do I go?
You'll have no trouble finding it. Right inside the door to the building, there's a ladder up to the loft. Your bed's ready there, and a trunk for your belongings.
Sick. Oh.
Yeah, give me a minute.
Oh, shoot. That's actually really cool. Holy crap. Right. It's cool in this game that, you know, you really feel like you're in these times. You don't feel like it's a Skyrim or something. And I'm sure someone could make a mod where it feels like this. Alright, so we're gonna start to learn reading. Do a couple other things. Very interested how, you know, this game is gonna go now that I know what I know. So still too early. that not the... That's not the right one. Here's the scrap. That's...
Ow.
I could do with a bite to eat.
Look out.
Wait a little bit longer.
Good health to you.
Like to learn to read.
I'd like to learn to read.
You? You don't look like the makings of a priest or clerk. But why not? I've taught all sorts. Bear in mind, it won't be all that easy. You'll need plenty of time and a few groschen for my trouble.
Alright, we can get started.
Alright. I don't want to waste time. We can get started. The sooner I master it, the better.
Very well. I will require some groschen from you, though, and set aside at least a couple of days so I can put you through your paces, if indeed time is of the essence.
Alright, yeah, 50 is fine.
Groschen?
Then we may as well start. No. He did break his vow, but better than to dishonor it here. May he follow his heart. Wake up, lad. It's time we were getting on. So, let's see you read a bit.
Read the book.
There's a book here on the table. Try to read it.
Will I manage?
You ought to be able to. It's a simple text. Come back once you've worked your way through it.
One day a countryman going to the nest. This goose found there an egg, all yellow and glittering. When he took it up, it was as heavy as lead, and he was going to throw it away because he thought a trick had been played upon him. But he took it second thoughts and soon found on his delight that it was an egg of pure gold. Every morning the same thing occurred, and he soon became rich by selling his eggs. As he grew rich, he grew greedy, and thinking to get at once all the gold the goose could give, he opened it only to find nothing. Interesting. Oh, wrong guy.
Good day to you. Farewell.
Read the
I've
book.
read the book.
Wonderful. So tell me, what have you learned?
Something about some fellow and a goose.
There was something about some fellow and a goose.
Ah, well, the main thing is you've managed to read the book. The rest is just practice. Only through a careful reading will you uncover the real meaning of the text. No book is written on a mere whim and without purpose. Like I told you, books are valuable, and the words that you place in them ought to be no less so.
Does that mean that I can read then?
Yes, you have the foundation. Remember, my boy, the pen is mightier than the sword. To fully learn your way around words will take a lot more reading yet. Now we'll move on to the second lesson. which will be much harder. Many books are written in Latin, the language of erudite and religious men. If you really want to be able to read, there's no getting away from Latin. There's a book on the table with some text. Read it and then come back. You need not understand it, but you should master the letters.
I only just managed the fable about the goose, and now you're asking me to tackle Latin.
You're a clever lad. You'll manage.
Alright, Latin. Like, I don't even know much Latin. Libre. That's, I think that's book. Libre. Hey, how's it going? I'm learning how to read for the first time. Interesting. So, made it to Ujits, and I'll do a recap for you. So, I made it to Ujits, and because I'm on the Mysterious Ways quest, and I was going to talk with the priest, but there was I guess you could say like a thing where because the original time, every other time where I played this game, I did my own playthrough, and I've played like it's a bit longer. I think I reached like the bandit camp, and then I did that whole entire raid, and I finished that. I think that's where I ended it. So I think that's where I was like halfway through the game, but or a little bit further than that. But right here, you have the choice of either to gaining the trust of the priest, so getting drunk with him, and even though he's a bit odd, which is fine, you can get in his trust and he can tell you about Limpy Lubosh, or you can go to the go and find the records in a Rattay, so which is why I'm learning to read. I don't know if it helps, but I like having that skill. Oh, come back here. I want to talk to you.
I read the page.
So tell me, Distupule, what's written there?
Oh shit. It's not the last one. Libertine. Yeah, reading is reading in this game, like they actually make it realistic. Like they make every single thing in this whole entire game realistic, in my opinion. Like that's what I love about this whole entire series. Like every single thing that you really do, as far as I've seen, you know, reading stuff in the codex, I've spent hours in the codex just like reading stuff, going over stuff. I've called other people and I've said like, hey, this game is just amazing. And it's just, you know, just stuff about medieval facts that I just love hearing. And I've seen bits and pieces of the second game, like I've talked about earlier, but I'm very interested to play. I don't know if I'll appreciate it as the first game. I think I might appreciate it more, but we'll see. And also I've heard it is longer. I think it took somebody like 140 hours to fully beat. So, but we'll see. Yeah, I agree with you. The second answer seems better, so I'll go with that.
Nullus est liber tam malus ut Non liquor parte prosit.
Good heavens! Don't tell me you haven't had lessons before. Excellent. Well, there's nothing more I can teach you. Congratulations. You can go and be ordained right away.
Thank you, Domine. I'm feeling a lot wiser.
This guy's fallen in love with me. Alright. Now, I want to look at that. Because I think that's a skill that I just got off of that. Just doing that quest, which you can do. I think that's in the second game as well, which is cool. Okay, we'll get that one. Oh, crap. Alright, so we are going to head...
These onions will make you weep like a baby. But oh, wait until you get them in your mouth. Come right up.
My head back to the main place. Eat from pot. Let's go. And then we'll get that info. So I think we're close to well, I mean, we're doing more of the story, and I also did more of the training with what's his name, Captain Bernard. Yeah, this game is very impressive. I'm excited to play the second game, but once I get to it, you know, it'll be some time. Not sure how long. Know a bit of Latin due to degree. That is why I can suss out. It just, well, to me, over the years I've known Spanish, Italian, French, I wouldn't say numerous amount of languages, but several languages. So I used to be fluent in Italian and Spanish as well. So and I guess I used to partially know French. So I was like, oh, that doesn't, just, you know, looking at the words, I was like, oh, it, you know, you can sort of tell, you know what I mean? So just makes sense. And sometimes I'm like, yeah, I know some English, not much. That's the joke I made when I was learning Italian and Spanish for the first time. I was like, yeah, I know Italian and Spanish right now, but I don't know if I know English quite as well. Have you played the second Kingdom Come Deliverance game? I know you have a busy life, so let me know. I've only heard great things of it. I've seen a lot of people. Oops. Is stuck. I've seen a lot of people. I was talking to somebody else. Okay. I've seen a lot of people, you know, they're playing KCD 2 for the first time, right? And they the first thing that they do is they think it's going to be like Skyrim, but it's not. It's there's that medieval combat like game which I've never played, but I know what it's like. Anyway, the name. Yeah, I hope you get to play it soon, but I'm sorry about that. Yeah, today was a wild day for me. It's always tough when I look at the left of my screen is you know, my Twitch and YouTube chat, so trying to look at that, but my main screen is like directly ahead of me. So right now, because I do write a lot, so I'm trying to get back into that, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do a better job at explaining more and actually talking on my streams, my live streams, does help a lot, you know. So I think, ironically, well, I don't know if this is ironic, but talking during my live streams is actually a good way of, oh, this is a little steep, but it's a good way of, you know, getting me back into, you know, doing my creative writing stuff, because I'm doing some videos which are informative, some videos are essay like, and then some are, you know, just straight up live streams just like this. But I am trying to talk a lot. I'm a very introverted like person, so it's a very difficult thing to do, but I like to challenge myself to do difficult things, you know. I don't like to just put myself in this bubble and just expect everything magically to happen. I think that isn't very realistic. Oopsies. Yeah, it's a bit steep here. Occasionally beta read. Okay. For various people, for writing is probably one of my better strengths. Writing is, and I have not done this in a while, but I used to do back in the day. And back in the day meaning when I was in well, after high school. I used to do creative writing workshops, and that helped me with a lot. Like, a lot. People used to say, like, well, you're good at this, but maybe you should work on this a bit more. So I used to work on the bad things. And but it was nice because for the first time oh shoot, oh crap, I forgot. You know, I wasn't, for the longest time, I wasn't open to taking other people's advice. It's a weird thing saying that, but yeah, and it's also weird saying I've never done any fan fictions ever. The last person I helped had a bad habit of run-on sentences and yeah, that can be bad. I've been told I'm really very good at creating, you know, characters. I had an astronomy class, this was when I was in high school, and this is when I was pretty much told by my teacher that I was very good at creative writing. Like, I was very good at it. And the way I found out that I was very good at creative writing, he basically came up to me and he said, because I was 16 at the time, he said, "Hey Nick, you know, you're really good at, you know, this." Because it was for a school project, he said, "Hey, you're really good. So, when are you gonna come out with a sequel? Because I really want to read the next part." I was like, oh, maybe I should actually get into this writing stuff. Like, seriously. So, I mean, sometimes that's, like, if you're very introverted, like I always have been, sometimes when people bring it up and they say, "Hey, you're really good, you should do more of this," then that's a big step. Oh, that guy just fell to the floor.
Have a look at these cucumbers. They'll stay firm all winter.
Cucumbers! Lady's voice just gets me every time, I swear. I had a professor in college, he hated, long run-on sentences. He would, like, he actually would yell at us for it. Not, like, scream, but just say, like, "You can't do this." Alright. Can I go in here, I think? Oh, Rob. I don't want Rob. Shit. Who's this guy? It's the scribe. Oh, shit.
God be with you.
God be with you. I need to have a look in the Black Chronicle.
I need to have a look in the Black Chronicle, Friedrich.
And I need blessed relief from my suffering. May the Lord have mercy.
Well, I don't know what I can do for you except bring you a priest.
I'm not dying yet. I just can't get up.
I'm sorry to hear that. But I'm on the trail of those killers from Neuhof, and I need to know the names of the men who were sentenced alongside Limpy Lubosch from Ujitz.
I can't remember. Once I write the record down, it goes straight out of my head.
It's essential that I find out those names. Is there anything I can do to help you get back to work?
I can't go to work when I can't stand on my feet. Konyash the apothecary has an embrocation that helps, but it costs dearly. If you brought me some, it might do the trick.
Imagine being in bed for like an eternity. Oh god, this guy. All right, fine. I'll be errand boy. I'll try and get some of that for you.
All right, I'll try and get some for you.
I'll change my name to Henry in real life.
God be with you.
You hear so many excuses on why they have their bad habits. Yeah. I get it. Oh, all the tonics had the good stuff. That's what you're saying. How am I stuck? Alright, fine, we'll leave that door open. Guess bailiff, you're not even gonna help. Yeah, what the heck was that? Dude, this game is so funny. Yeah, no, it's like, sometimes, like, if you feel in, like, in my mind at least, I feel I have, like, a bad excuse, you know? Like, I'm so far behind on some stuff. A lot of creative stuff. Like, my YouTube stuff I need to get done with. So, I think the next few days I want to do, but even saying that stuff out loud, as I, like, even before I say it, I'm like, there's no point in me saying it, because sometimes if I say it out loud, it's as if me saying it out loud, there's no point, because who's gonna care, you know? It's just, if I make the stuff that I enjoy, other people may enjoy that too. You know, it's like, hopefully somebody's gonna enjoy this live stream, hopefully somebody's going to enjoy the videos that I make. But if not, I mean, I enjoy it, so. Oh, they had moonshine back then? I had no idea. Yeah, exactly. Hold on.
Heavens, lad. You're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Last time I saw you, I thought you were ready for the priest.
I'm healthy again.
I'm feeling as good as new.
Well, I'm glad to hear it.
Oh, about that debt.
About that debt.
Oh.
Here you are.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you're a man of honor. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Scribe Friedrich needs the embrocation for his joints.
What, again? He was here not long ago for some. He ought to make it last longer. I told him not to grease himself up so much. It could cause... Ah, the older he gets, the more foolish he is. Well, did he tell you such salvation is costly? Have a look in the shop for yourself.
Shit. What was I getting again? Oh, embrocation. Is it just embrocation?
God save.
Oh my gosh, stop talking. Embrocation.
Look out.
You look out. Yeah, actually, an older friend of mine, he, gave me some really good advice, like, a very long time ago. This was when I was in an MMO guild. Like, ooh, it was like, maybe, when I was a teenager and such. Anyway, basically said, like, you know, as long as you're happy doing what you're doing, then that's what matters. And he was like, basically, when I wasn't really happy in school and stuff, he was like my older brother, pretty much. And yeah, good mentor friend. But yeah, that's exactly, you nailed it. Like, just do what you can as it makes you happy. So
my respects to you.
Brought you your stuff.
I bought you the embrocation, and you were right, it certainly wasn't cheap.
I know, lad. I've been using it for years.
Can I look at that stuff now?
Will you let me have a look at the Black Chronicle?
Well, you helped me, so now I'll help you. Come along and I'll show you our Black Chronicle.
That really is a miraculous ointment. You haven't even rubbed it on and it's already working.
You know how it is. Faith itself is the greatest healer. Just thinking about the relief it will bring makes me feel better. So don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Come along. Good luck to you.
I sense BS. I can read though.
I'll be with you.
Well, I can somewhat read. My reading isn't like perfect, but it's decent.
God be with you.
So, okay, what do we have to say? I can't read.
Could you find something for me in that book? The thing is, I don't
know how to read, do you? So what do you need to know?
I'm trying to track down those Neuhoff cutthroats, and I need to find out the names of any cronies of Limpy Lubosh from Ujitz.
Give me a while. Farewell.
Let's wait a bit then. Yes.
Will you let me have a look at the black...
Well, you helped me, so now...
Lead the way.
Take care now. Take care now.
But... Oh, so I can't actually... Wait.
Don't know how to...
I'm trying to track down those Neuhoff cut...
Take care now.
So did you find any mention of Limpy in the book?
I did. Apart from Lubosh, there's mention of some Anton from Vlashim and Hinek, known as Riki, from Ledechko.
Ledechko? That's a stone's throw from here.
Aye. Certainly closer than Vlashim.
Thanks for your help.
Thank you for that ointment. Good luck to you.
What was... Track down Riki. Oh, I remember this quest line. Alright, so I'm pretty sure I got a bit further. Just can't remember how far I got in this game. It's been such a long time since I actually, actually played this game. Alright, so...
Garlic, carrots, beetroot, onions, all that grows in the ground, fresh. Come right up. I have it all.
Yeah, every single day I don't play this game on stream, or every single time I don't live stream this game. We'll say that. I'll be working on my training, basically, because I've noticed that the training for, you know, Henry's combat abilities. So if we go to training, you know, main level, it's 5 currently. Strength is at 4. It's about to be at 5 soon. And actually, I'm actually gonna head back. I'm actually going to get that book. So there's a book. I think, I don't know if there is. I remember there being like a bookstore or something in this game. I could be wrong. I don't know.
Bread baked just this morning. Bread.
Cucumbers, onions, come get 'em.
Can I talk to you? You have a book?
God be with you.
Trade. And believe it or not, the sword that I have right now is still good.
Garlic and more. You'll find it nowhere else.
Cabbage! Cabbage! Green cabbage! Get it before it goes brown.
Good day to you. Good luck to you.
Yeah, because I want to get one of these, but it's super expensive, man. Right. Alright, so I got that strength book, which should help me a lot. Okay, so no bookseller here, I don't think. I'm sure, I think there's another place that's like big that I remember going to. It wasn't that. It was like flat or something that I've been to. Sorry, yeah, I think I'm just gonna ignore what I'm talking about. Okay.
Have pity on me. A poor wretch. Sigismund and his murderers took everything I had.
Let's see. Oh, forgot I actually have to study it.
Fresh bread. And pour yourself a bit of fresh milk to drink.
Mixed goods, handy implements, and machines of every kind.
Garlic, carrots,
Right.
Come on up and dine.
onions, all that grows in the ground. Fresh. Come right up.
We'll study it for like 2 hours right now. And oh, we still have it. Yeah, I know it might be because I'm like in, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm on my horse or something. Maybe it helps if you're sitting down. Could be wrong about that. Let's see.
Hey, lad! Don't you want a little wager on the ratte tourney?
No, I don't. Alright, reached another level. Let's see. What's my reading at? Reading is at 4. And it's 1 a.m. so it's like this way maybe. Probably because Henry can't really read. He isn't a particularly literate commoner. Oh, true. I mean, he has the skill now, though. Yeah, but true. He still can't. He's still not a great reader or good reader, even.
Yeah.
Hopefully soon. I have hope. I don't know. Let's go. Oh, maybe was this the town that I thought of? That has like the bookstore place? Maybe. I don't think so. I think it might have been like a bigger town. So... Track down these people then. Just ask people.
Mother of God! You look like you've been assaulted.
No.
I'm looking for someone they call Riki.
Jesus! Who wouldn't know Hinek?
Hinek?
That's his real name. I doubt he likes his nickname much.
No, I don't suppose he would. Where would I find him?
Try his folks' house, if you have the nerves for it. The old tanner's a grouchy sod. Take care.
We have some information. What's that?
Yeah.
Nope. Oh. Wait a bit more.
Good day to you.
I'm looking for your son. Any idea where he might be?
I don't know nothing.
Don't you at least know where he usually goes? It's important.
Hinek shows up at home once in a blue moon, so I don't know nothing about where he gets to. Even if I did, why would I tell every Tom, Dick and Harry?
He's in trouble.
Your son is about to get into deep shit. I'm trying to find him so I can warn him.
That's nothing new. He's always up to his ears in it.
But this time his neck's on the block. He got mixed up with some very dangerous people. I have to find him.
I'm not surprised. But I still can't help you. I don't know where he is.
Watch your tongue, peasant. I'm an envoy of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and this is an official investigation. Stop trying to put me off and tell me where your son is right now.
I apologize if I offended you, young man. But still, I don't know where Hinek is. He turned up at the house a while back, but then he vanished again in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went? What?
Look, it's been clear to me for a long time that my boy was headed for the gallows. But I'm still his father, right? And you can't expect me to rat on my own son.
If you value your son's life at all, you better pray I find him, because I'm not the only one looking for him.
That's no surprise. But what of it? If you're here on behalf of Sir Radzig, there's nothing waiting for Hinek but the gibbet.
Maybe there's a way out.
It doesn't have to be that way. If Hinek cooperates, he can save his neck.
I can't say you put my mind at ease. But to hell with it. I'll tell you what I know. All right. He was here a few days ago, but he left right away. He looked like he was in a hurry.
And you don't know where he went?
I've got an idea, but I don't know where it is exactly.
I don't follow.
Hinek makes some money on the side from poaching. He boasted to me a few times about what a great hideout he found in the woods, but he never told me where it is.
Well, it's not much to go on, but it's better than nothing. Thank you. Don't you have any clue at all where his hideout could be?
I really don't know nothing about that. I could tell when he'd come from there, is all.
How's that?
'Cause every time he brought some hides for tanning and money.
Need to know more.
What more do you know?
Nothing! I swear to God Almighty, I've said all I know. Hinek never told me nothing.
I know he didn't talk to you about it, but you must have noticed something, right? How much time did he spend away? What was he wearing? How did he look when he came back? Anything?
Well, he came and went at all sorts of hours. I really don't know. Except maybe one thing. He'd come home scratched with brambles and with leaves and muck on him.
So he probably went through thick woods to get to that place.
I reckon. What do I know?
He had money because he sold the stuff right away.
I suppose. He never kept any of his loot here.
Do you know who he sold it to?
No. But the innkeeper came here now and again and gave him coin. Of course, it could have been for me.
All right. I'll ask at the inn then.
Right.
Go. And if
do with
he's
a bite
really
to
in as
eat.
much shit as you say, can I do anything to help? Try and find him.
One L, please.
There's no end to this cleaning.
God be with you.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I know. I mean, I know. I bet there are some parents who give their kids up, but yeah, I would feel really bad, you know, because it's like that's just that's a shitty situation. I'll be honest.
I want to ask about the courier's son, Hinek.
Then ask someone else. I have nothing to do with Riki. He'd only drive my customers away.
Really? I heard a different story. I heard the two of you do business together.
Who are you, anyway?
A friend of Hinek's.
I'm the hero
He's
of
gone
this
missing and I
story.
need to find him.
I don't know where he is. But if you find the bastard, tell him he still owes me some goods.
About the goods Riki owes you.
What about it?
Well, supposing I settle the account for him and you stop dodging my questions and tell me what I want to know.
I suppose that would be all right.
How much is it?
Before he vanished, I paid him in advance for 5 heirs.
We can settle things right away.
Let's see it then. Have you got it or not?
I've got that game for...
Splendid.
Dang it.
Have you got it? Good luck to you.
I was hoping to avoid doing this. Alright, fine. Alright. Yeah, I did, and I actually beat, Sir Hans to the dueling fight, and that was actually the first time I actually, beat him too. So, beat him to the, you know, the bow, the archery thing, and beat him to the other stuff. Guessing they should be like right around here, huh? I just need to level up my agility and then I can use that starting bow. Wonder if I can find out. Oh shoot, deer. Not after deer though. Hmm. Oh, found one. Shit. Come on. Nice. Yeah, I'm decent at this. If I could, I would go to the Talmberg Woods, but I'm pretty sure it would all go bad by then. Oh, there's another one. Luckily, they are a pretty decent spot. Yeah, okay, gotta keep our distance. Stealth in this game, and I believe in the second game, is like very amazing. Shit. Okay. So close. Shit. Oh my gosh, man. I swear. They are pretty tricky, I have to say. Very tricky. Come on. Like, it's just, I can't see. Oh my god. Bastard. I don't even know what. Oh, there it went. Yeah, I lost track of it. Shit. There's one. Okay. I get it? No, I didn't. Yeah, because it, like, it's much harder than it looks. I'm sure you know. Hmm. Give myself until 12. Yeah, it's like, might just have to work on this too. I'm just having bad luck, I think. Oh my god. I know it takes practice. I'm just... Finally. Give me that fucking arrow. Jeez. And I think these woods are actually harder than the other woods that I started in, which is why they make you start in the other woods, you know? Because there is actually taller grass in these woods. Got him. I used to be really good at this when I did play the game a lot. Alright, just probably one more, I'm guessing. Maybe? Oh, fuck. I hated that you just said it. Okay, I have enough arrows, it's fine. Oh, got a live one. Thank you. Oh, no, I have plenty. Thank you. Finally put that fucking bow away. Alright. It's not that I didn't want to do it, it's just that I didn't, like, mean to do it. I was like... Oh, crap. Like, oh, and I'm stuck. I was like, I didn't really want to do it. But yeah, if you notice the Talmberg woods, you know, they have like the, well, it was sort of like the flat grass, and then here's like much taller grass. Well, a bit taller grass, I should say. Thief.
Somebody help me!
God be with you.
I've got that game.
Splendid. That looks pretty good. So, what do you want to know about Inek?
I hear Hinek has a hideout in the woods he uses for hunting game. Do you know where it is?
Not exactly. That is... I don't know where it is at all.
But
I happen to know it's a dark place, a cave or an old mine shaft.
How do you know that?
Whenever Riki was going poaching, he always came to me first for candles and lamp oil. He brought the game skinned and gutted, so we had to have a light for that.
And do you know of any mine shafts nearby?
There's a few of them around. There's one on the opposite bank, a short way off the path leading from the forge to the west. Then there's a mine gallery to the east of the village, up in the woods above the cliffs. And I heard there's one shaft on the headland close to the water.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Watch you don't break your neck, though. It's rough ground, and you could easily fall down a shaft.
All
May
right.
the Lord watch over you.
Now I know where to go. Let's talk trade. What do you have? Ooh, you have bacon. Let's take that for the road. I am gonna save the game. Oh, can I sell the rest of that air meat, actually? So where did you, like, when you... Because you said that you were, you said that you made all your money, hunting in the game. So you just sell them to the innkeepers? Okay. Like, I'm just wondering who you really sell it to make the most money. I think I heard that the millers or something, they act as fences in the game. Pretty sure. He wanted me to do that kind of scummy job, like robbing people or stealing from people at least, which is fine. I mean, I wanted to do that at a certain point, just not my main first playthrough. I'll probably do that in another playthrough. Because now I sort of get the hang of this game, and which means I think I get the hang of the next game too. Okay, interesting. It's interesting how this game works though. Oops, and not go through there. Okay. Can't go through there. Like, I've played this part of the story, but I haven't played that different aspects of the story, if that makes sense, you know? Like, there's certain turns in the story. Like, I thought you had to do that mission with the priest, basically. Like where you got really drunk with him, where you got wasted. But I didn't know that you didn't have to. Maybe I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, so when I noticed, like, you could actually get the info from, you know, just the other scribe. That was actually pretty interesting. Oh, shoot. Been quite a fall. Okay, interesting. We can't have everything.
Jesus Christ, what am I to do? Not that I can expect any useful advice from you. At least, you have no more cares.
Need someone to talk to?
Fuck! Don't kill me. I can explain. I won't tell anyone. I swear, I've no one to tell anyway. Just please don't kill me.
I'm not planning to kill you.
You're not one of Runt's men?
No.
Huh. Then who are you?
We have an enemy in common.
That's not important. The important thing is we have a common foe.
Considering all the enemies I have, the odds of that are pretty high.
I'm talking about the gang that raided the Neuhof stud farm. I know you were there.
I was, but I've got nothing in common with those bastards.
I'll take your word for it, providing you tell me what you know.
I don't know why you should care. If it keeps my neck out of the noose, I'll spill the beans.
That Neuhof raid of yours didn't turn out quite as planned, did it?
Depends on whose plan you're talking about. We were up to it to grab some loot and bugger off. Only Runt's cutthroats was there to shed blood.
What do you mean, Runt's cutthroats?
There were two gangs there, mine and Runt's. We was only there to steal, but they wanted to slaughter everyone.
But when you realised what they had in mind, you didn't have to go along with it, did you?
But we didn't know nothing, even though we were going to Neuhof. They told us to keep watch on the courtyard while they were cutting the horses' throats. Jesus, that fucking vexed me. Their horses was the most valuable thing there. When I spoke up, though, Runt gave me such a bollocking I knew I'd better keep my mouth shut. And when they said we was gonna kill anything what moved, then we knew there was no going back.
Tell me something about your gang.
That gang of yours, what can you tell me about them?
Don't know what you want to know. There was 4 of us. Me, Timmy, Limpy Lubosh, and Pius Pavel. Sometimes we'd rob a place or hold up pilgrims. Never nothing fancy.
I'm sure you did mischief enough. Who led you?
Pius. He was the oldest, and he'd mostly find the jobs for us, plan them and the like. He got us into that fucking mess in Neuhof, too.
What about the others?
Timmy's strong as an ox, with a brain to match. You got more sense out of a fence post. And Limpy, I've been with him the longest. He's my one and only friend, I suppose.
Who got your 2 gangs together? You must have made contact somehow, right?
Pius. He comes to us and says he's got this prime job. We're gonna rob a farm, he says. That was a big deal, because mostly we just did small stuff. Hold up on the road now and then, nothing fancy. When they told us how much we could make on it, well, we just couldn't refuse.
So Pius knew them?
I suppose, but I don't know where from. We even got paid up front. I should have known from the start it was too good to be true.
Where are they now?
Where did the rest of your gang end up?
You saw Limpy, right?
Yes, but he's no use to me now. Tell me where I can find Pius or Timmy.
I don't know nothing about Pius. He vanished in the woods, and I haven't seen him since. Timmy, I reckon, went back to the mill where he works.
Which mill?
The windmill a bit north of Neuhof.
Did you know any of Runt's people?
Not a one. They didn't talk to us at all. None of their faces was familiar either. The only thing I know is they called that huge chief of theirs Runt, and Pius warned us to watch out for him.
I don't suppose you know where they got to after the raid?
On the way to Neuhof, Timmy told me he was at their camp with Pius. I reckon that's where they've gone now.
Did Timmy tell you where the camp is?
Somewhere in the woods. He didn't say nothing more. Thing is, Timmy's got quite an imagination. But Pius roared at him to shut it, so I reckon there must be something in it.
Tell me exactly how the raid went down.
Well, we stormed in from the rear. Runt's people started slaughtering the horses. Jesus, that was bleeding horrible. Meanwhile, me and Limpy had a sniff round the stables to see if we could find anything worth pilfering. And in the end, we got lucky.
What did you find?
Smill, Sir Hanish's groom. I don't know why he was up and what he was doing in the stables, but we took advantage of the situation. Limpy grabs him by the throat, and I slapped him round to encourage him to tell us where the money was. Then it all fell apart at the seams. Quicker than you'd believe. Runt comes running up and skewers the groom like a pig for roasting. My jaw dropped. I thought the stuff about killing was just tough talk.
And it wasn't?
No, not in the least.
What happened then?
I'm gaping at Smill, stuck through and through, and I noticed this boy standing at the other end of the stables. The stupid sods pointing at us, jaw hanging down to his knees, saying, "I know you." Runt turns to us and hisses, "Take him down." So me and Lubosh start running, because the lad took to his heels. At the same time, we could hear the noise of the skirmish in the courtyard. We caught up with the boy at the next farmhouse. I knock him to the ground, but he bashes me with some piece of iron so hard my head's ringing like a fucking church bell. Limpy grabs it off him and stands over him with his bodkin in his hand, and I start praying. In the end, Limpy just gives him a kick and says, "Beat it, Ginger." And then Runt shows up at the gate and hollers that we gotta go, so we scarp it.
What happened after the raid?
We were waiting for that fool, Timmy. Same place as we met them before, so he'd know where we were, right? Stupid fucking idea. But Pius didn't want to leave him behind. Only when Timmy finally turned up, 2 of Runt's men were dragging him.
There was some difference of opinion?
You could say that, yeah. They started on us right away that we were traitors. They knew we'd let somebody get away, and now we were going to pay for it. They started trying to surround us, and we knew what was coming. But Limpy took his bodkin and let that fucker have it in the belly.
Runt?
One of the others. Timmy broke free from them, and we all took to our heels. Luckily, they were so buggered from the raid, they didn't follow us for long. They just shouted that they'd find us.
I asked about that. No, I did. All right.
That's all I need to know. So now what do I do with you?
Well?
Hey, over here! It's up the hill. Shh. Chief, we found the cave. Shut up. He'll hear you.
Oh, shit. Runt's people. We've got to get out of here. They're too close. We'll never outrun them.
Fuck. Shit.
At least they don't know I'm here. The 2 of us can take them by surprise.
No fucking way. I'm gone.
Look here. If you run, they'll catch up with you and kill you. And me too. Together, we stand a better chance.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right. I suppose you're right.
What's that?
What's going on there?
I never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter.
You call
You're
that
back.
combat?
Oh, you bastard. Oh.
Fuck
Oh. Oh, crap.
What's the matter? Come on.
You're dead.
Yep. Gotta get better at this stuff. It's gonna take me a bit to fully master this.
Who's there? Hey, who's there? What have we got here? Entertainment. Great. You'll get what for. Come here, lily liver.
You made a mistake getting on the wrong side of me.
What do you do there?
Oh,
What's the matter? Come on.
Right now. This won't take long.
oh.
Take that. You're dead. Curse it. Ow.
Bit. I was hoping I could have saved him. Fuck. Stop bleeding, that makes sense. Yeah, take the expensive items. I don't know where the spotty went. Ooh. I want to actually head over here. Yeah, I thought I grabbed everything, but oh well, that's fine. Reason why I want to head over here is because if I'm in for another fight, I want to make sure that I'm all healed up correctly. That was, I mean, I did okay. Much better than I have been doing lately. And I think the training with what's his name has been helping a lot. And, it's been crazy. Thanks. Appreciate that. No, it's... I've been telling everybody this. It's like, this game, it's like... They always think... When they think medieval, they think Oblivion or Skyrim. And I say, it's... You can compare it to that, that's fine. But it's slower. It's a slower paced game. And it's more a realistic base game where it's like, you know, you have to focus on the moves. In the sense that what I feel is that you're actually doing the moves that they probably would have done back then. Yeah, I'm wearing a shield because I just feel like that's better than just using a sword, because the first time I was using a sword and just a sword, and like the sword is just not good enough for, you know, blocking. Like when you are blocking, it's like that's not good enough. So, and I think later on I'm gonna do the tournament when I'm brave enough to do that, and we'll see how that goes. Let's see here.
God be with you.
I'm interested.
And what is it you...
A bit of everything. Heal my wound.
But of course.
Fine.
That's fine.
I'm sure you'll... Goodbye.
Okay. Let's see. I can equip. Doesn't really help me. Actually, that's better, honestly. So that. Well, both are good, honestly. I'll go with this one. Go with this first one. Sword. Stab, slash, slash. Go with this one. Alright, so yeah, I think we'll just head back, and then first thing in the morning we'll sell some stuff. And yeah, that'll be it. Two. Guess I can store some stuff here. I actually wonder how much do I have left on the... Oh, I'm very close for the agility, so I can use that bow soon. Alright, I just want to walk around. It'll be very fun to see how that second game is. Very jealous of anybody else who gets to play it, but to be fair, it's like whatever, you know, I haven't finished this game's story, so it's no big deal. Alright, oh, shutting the door on me.
So what are we to do with you, Henry?
How have you been?
So, how have you been?
I can't stop thinking about Skalitz.
I know. It was hell. But life has to go on. Why not clear your head and try to forget about it? At least for now.
What do you mean?
Do you feel like a walk?
That's not a bad idea. It's getting too late now. But if you pick me up during the day, I'll be glad to take a walk with you.
As her ladyship commands?
You jester.
See, it's cool that they add dialogue like that. It's like, you know, it's getting too late now, but sure, another time, you know, during the day. It's like in some other games they wouldn't have dialogue like that. They wouldn't say, you know, it's too late, you know. They wouldn't say, you know, it's nighttime. They might, you know, just transition to you know, having it during the day, which I respect. Alright, we'll end the night here. Alright, where is it? So wake up right there. I'm just not sure, like, when is the best time in these games to go to bed and wake up, so. Right. Let's find her now. Still asleep. Alright, let's run our errands then.
Baked goods fresh from the oven.
Shoot.
Come and get them.
Cabbage! Cabbage! Green cabbage! Get it before it goes brown.
God be with you. Take Take care now.
Yes.
Flour, egg, salt.
I want to actually see. Oh, can't have both. Sucks.
Carrots that'll make you and your family happy. Onions that'll make you cry. And garlic that'll keep evil spirits at bay.
Bread.
Friend Timmy. Alright, so be this way. I'll be streaming this game pretty much. I've said this before, but I'll be streaming it every single day until I beat it. So been enjoying it though. Been a lot of fun. This way. I'm going this way. Yeah, I mean, I'm getting the hang of the combat a bit more and more each day. It definitely is tricky though. So tomorrow, I'm not sure exactly when I'll be streaming. I hope I'll be streaming, you know, in the morning or midday. If I'm not able to, I'll be streaming around the same time, around 8 p.m. Mountain Time. That's my go-to plan. So, but yeah. Yeah, because like I said, in times I'm not streaming, I want to do all the training with what's his name, Captain Bernard. So I want to do all that training so that my character is like really leveled up, so that I can get better at the combat a lot more, so I can really master it some more.
Yeah.
Set it up now. Guessing this is the it's about to say the hotel, but the inn. I don't think they used the word hotel yet. So I just say. Okay, yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, I didn't think. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about going in the woods right now. You know, this is the time when bandits could just out of nowhere. It's this is such a gorgeous game, though. In my opinion, you know, few games match it. Just say that. Oops. Nope. Got to the windmill area. Do wanna do that.
Good day to you. What do you need?
Looking for Timmy.
Do you know Timmy? He's a big man and,
A complete numbskull? Aye. He works here. Or he used to. I'm not sure. He vanished a few days ago. Far as I know, no one's seen him since. But try asking his sister, Mirka. She works here too. Take care now.
I'm looking for a colossus by the name of Timmy. I heard he works here.
I don't know anyone like that.
Sir Hanish sent me.
I'm here in the service of Sir Hanish.
A ragamuffin like you? Of course you are.
Someone wants to kill him.
Listen, someone wants to kill him. I have to warn him.
But I don't know what you're talking about.
All the others know him, so how come you don't?
All right, but not here. We'll talk round the back, behind the mill.
Yeah, would that help my speech go up more?
Here I am. So, why all the secrecy?
What do you want from Timmy?
Can you tell me where to find him?
Promise me nothing will happen to him.
Why do you care so much?
He's my brother. He's not very smart, you see, and he's always getting led astray by his no-good
Okay.
friends. And now there's some ripe
It's good to know, thank you.
characters looking for him.
Who are they?
I don't know, but they look like cutthroats, and they said some strange things, but I didn't tell them anything.
That's good. But sooner or later they'll find him anyway. Tell me where he is and I'll take care of him.
He's hiding at the Colburn farm, over by Merhoyed.
I get the feeling you're looking for someone here. I'm looking for someone too. Maybe we could help each other.
I don't think so.
No? Why not?
I don't stick my nose into other people's affairs, and I expect the same from them.
That's a shame, a crying shame. I take good care of people who help me. Now, if someone were to tell me where to find Timmy, I might offer that man a job. We could use a smart fellow like that at the camp.
You have an encampment somewhere?
Well, sure we do. And no shortage of coin if you're ready to earn it.
Where is it?
Ha! All in good time. First prove we can trust you. Help us find Timmy.
If I ask for money, he's not gonna like that answer. If I say, I don't know where he is, he's not gonna believe that. And can't just give up the location. Alright. Let's figure this out.
I hear he's hiding in Rattay.
Oh, yeah? Where in Rattay?
I don't know. You'll have to find him yourself.
Sounds like a pile of horseshit to me. Stop wasting my time and spit it out.
I've no idea where he is. I reckon I'll have to try my luck elsewhere.
Don't try to tell me she told you nothing. You send me to Rattay, and then you say you know nothing? Spit it out, right now!
Alright, I'll tell you where he is.
Really? Why would you do that?
We're all Christians here, aren't we? Why not help thy neighbour? Especially if he pays 2 score groschen.
Ha! You wouldn't be my cousin by any chance. I'll give you 2 dozen, no more. Half now, and half when we find him.
Deal.
Yeah, I know, that's my only good option now. Shit. I don't really have any good options left. So I already asked, where's your camp? And I honestly, I don't really care about my reputation being lost. Like, I just have fun with games. Like, I don't give a damn, so... Anyway, alright, let's just attack. See if we die or not.
You don't know when to give up, do you?
The one who has the upper hand does as he pleases. Boy.
True. Only you don't have the upper hand.
What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
Pig tins of...
You get what's for.
You fucked up.
What's the matter? Come on!
Ouchie. Yeah, but the problem is there are 4 of them and I can't really run around and shoot arrows right now. Because some of them just, like, launch themselves at me, you know. It's fine, I can handle it. I'll figure it out eventually. Yeah, so if there are 4 of them and I'm by my lonesome... I've gotten through this before, I just have to figure out... Can't remember exactly what happened.
Here I am.
What do you want?
Can you tell me...
Promise me nothing.
Why do you care so much?
He's my brother. He's not very smart, and now there's some...
Who are they?
I don't know. But I didn't tell...
That's good.
What's the crown skill?
I get the feeling I'm looking for some... A great big ox.
I'm afraid I don't know any...
That's a shame. Now, if some...
All right.
Really?
We're all Christians here.
Ha! I'll give you a
deal. I hear he's hiding...
Oh, yeah?
I don't know.
Sounds like a...
You have an encampment?
Well, sure.
Where is it?
Ha!
I've no idea.
Think you can get away with that? Take my coin and then say you know nothing?
Yes.
Where the fuck is he?
You don't know.
The one who...
True.
Well, the answer to my prayers. Crawling out Just when I wanted to vent my rage on someone.
You'll get what for?
Yeah. Got you like a rabbit. Gone weak at the knees, have you? I'll slaughter you. Boy, yeah. You gonna cry now?
Yeah, see, this is where it gets tricky, is because I can't do anything right now.
Come on.
Damn. Alright, I'll give it one more shot, and then if not, I'm going to load my save again and then just practice and practice and practice and practice. It's basically Captain Bernard is my best friend.
Here I am. So.
What?
Who are...
Come on.
He's hiding at the Colburn farm, over by Mare.
I get the feeling you're looking for some. I'm looking for... A great big...
That's interesting. I'm also looking for a big ox called Timmy.
Well, what are the chances? Could it be the same fellow, I wonder? Now, if someone were to tell me where to find Timmy, I'm...
You have an encampment?
Well, sure we...
Where is it?
Ha!
I've no idea where he is.
That wench didn't tell you. Oh, yeah?
That didn't work.
I hear he's hiding.
Oh, yeah?
I don't...
Sounds like a...
You don't know.
The one who has the...
True.
You're in the
wrong
wrong
place.
place.
Wrong
time. Tired of life, are you?
Is that all you've got? Slaughter you!
Blood will be spilt. What's the matter? Come on.
Yep. Screw that. I also think I need armor too. It's like, that is no joke. Like some serious armor. Alright, want to check what's over there though. I think that's where the bookstore is, or where they sell. But like, I swear I remember sold something like that. Yeah, I know. I get close every time, but what the problem is that because I'm not wearing armor, it's like my defense is not great. So
Yeah.
I get very, very close. Very close. Don't worry, I'll get it eventually, I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is like, I think it's Sasso or something. Oh, new perk.
Cucumbers, lovely cucumbers. Rabbit paws of all colors, shapes, and sizes.
Alright. Alright, cool. I think I'm gonna end this stream here, this episode here, but till next time, I'll catch you later. And yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow, and yeah, it got pretty far, but I'll be training a bit more, and then hopefully I can take those guys down. So, but yeah, about 3 hours for this live stream, so pretty long.